The NFL has made it back to London. Welcome inside Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. Today, a fun matchup in store between the Minnesota Vikings and the Cleveland Browns. Now, a couple of teams who've underwhelmed thus far squaring off as we're underway in Week 5. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Starting the drive with a give to Jones. I'd say the defense will take this today. They're across the line, handing them a loss. First play of the game.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth, yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
2nd and 13. He completes it in traffic. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
McCarthy throwing on 3rd down. Has him on the quick hitter. And they don't get much out of this pass. He's hauled down a little shy of that first. It's 4th down now. Minnesota lined up in punt formation. And I imagine they were hoping they wouldn't need to bring him out so soon into this game. He fields this at the 18. And he's brought down before the return gets far.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Cleveland about ready to go. Here's 1st and 10. Now the first carry for Quinshawn Judkins. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. Ivan Pace able to make the stop.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
60 Vikings.
Now Watson on the play fake. That's the rookie from Texas hauling it in. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
Watson on 1st and 10. Bails out of the pocket quick. Down the run right, throwing deep down the side. Brought in inside the 20. And he will get it down to the 16-yard line.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
60 Eagles. Ready.
Here's Judkins on 1st down. And 2nd down is going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Offense to the line for 2nd down.
Let's go.
Another one for Junkins. And he's in. It's a Cleveland touchdown. The Browns get a perfect start. They've gone up 6-0. Looking to tack on the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Browns will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Vikings, nothing.
The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. Here's a return from the 7. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
Take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Minnesota into formation. It's 1st and 10. McCarthy now. Blitz coming. That'll be caught by Adam Thielen. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about two things: separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks, that's the trust, and then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
One play in, and already they're close to midfield. First and 10, here's Jones. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have 2nd down and 3.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. Jones once more. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday, but doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Staying on the ground with Jones. They'll say he got 5 there, but Brock, all they care about is the first down that comes with it.
I don't know what it is, Kate, but I love 3rd down runs. I really do. I know the receivers don't always like it because it's money down and they want the ball, but a 3rd down run for a first down can be so demoralizing to that defense.
First down, and they go right back to it. Nothing doing on the outside there. No gain on the run. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, and they got to tackle behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. McCarthy fires out wide, complete. And he's able to get this down to the 36.
A gain of 2 brings up 3rd and 7.
Play number 7 on this drive, and they need 7 here on 3rd down. From the shotgun, McCarthy. It's in or no, they dropped another one. Kicks dropped on back-to-back plays, Brock. It does force a 4th down. Will Reichert now to try the Vikings field goal. Ball in the left hash, the distance 53 yards. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive.
Ready?
The Browns, nice field position here as they start out 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Cowboy 80.
Here's Shudkins to begin the drive. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Now, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
60 Maverick. 70 Lions. 70 Timberwolves.
The Browns take the first of their 3 timeouts. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. From the gun, Watson. Hits his running back. And he's out of bounds, but what a great play there, Brock. He's got him into field goal range.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Ready.
We're ready now for the 2nd quarter. Browns in control of it. They've got 1st and 10 here, looking to add to their lead. Out of the gun, here's Watson. Dumped off to his running back. And he'll go down here at the 16.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. When one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
From the 16. This throw is caught. And they're going to have 1st and goal, Brock, as he gets out of bounds right around the 9.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal.
Ready.
It's Sampson running out of the gun. And he's able to fight this down to the 2. Give him 7 on the play, and now they have 2nd and goal.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Browns now lead by 10. Deshaun Watson with the touchdown. They broke out the design run for him there. Coach just tells him, hey, Brock, KQB, do your thing, get a 6.
Yeah, and these offensive coaches love this play, and defensive coaches hate it, Kate, because it really gives you an extra hat, right? An extra number when your QB's got the athleticism, got the legs, got the instincts to go run it in for 6. A defensive nightmare, an offensive touchdown.
Ooh, a big lick from the coverage team there, and that is going to stop things before they can get it to the 30. Vikings to the line now. Here's 1st and 10. McCarthy throwing here. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Kate, I think that's a little taster, a little entree of what's to come for this wide receiver. He's going to have to make some plays into some contested coverages, and he couldn't do it right there.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. This is Jefferson, and he's got it. It's a 30-yard gain block, so unsurprisingly, that gives him a first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
At the 44-yard line.
They've got a man in motion. Play action, McCarthy. Pass is caught, it's T.J. Hawkinson. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. That play good for 17 and a first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
First and 10, here's McCarthy. Hits him on the out route. And they get this down to the 7-yard line. They get 19, and now they're going to have first and goal.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
This offense in position now. It's first and goal. They'll try and punch it in. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up second and
Here's McCarthy to throw. Intercepted in the end zone. Denzel Ward makes the play. And the Browns will be set up at the 20-yard line following that interception.
the Browns take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. First and 10. Judkins up the middle. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Perception and reality, Kate. The perception out there from the public is edge rushers are defined by their sacks. The reality in the locker room and in the huddle is you could be defined by your relentlessness. And his motor never stopped. Helped him track it down for a loss on the outside.
That one's incomplete over the middle.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here.
Here we go, here we go. Warriors, 70.
Working from the gun, Watson. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of fourth down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go, and let that pass rush get home.
And a good return as he gets him up across midfield and into enemy territory.
At the 42-yard line.
They'll head up first and 10 from the 42. On play action now, McCarthy. Complete out to the right. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And it'll bring up a Minnesota first down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Here's McCarthy on first and 10. Escapes the pocket. He's keeping it. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made.
Tick, 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 tick. You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time to escape, and good thing he listened to it. He was able to make something out of nothing and at least move them forward.
Second down carry for Jones. And this will only complicate matters for third down, partner. They're sent backwards.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. Second and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical third down.
We've hit the 2-minute warning now in Britain. The Vikings trailing in the early going. Third and just 2 to go. He's going to try to pick it up. This is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with first and goal.
You love a huddle? Okay, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there that he's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
Off the play fake. It's McCarthy. Flushed out of the pocket. The pass is incomplete, but hold on here. We've got a flag on the field. Here's the call. He was too far downfield at the time of the pass. Got to stay within a yard of the line. That'll back him up. So now, after being backed up just a bit, another first and goal. From the shotgun, McCarthy. And he finds it in the end zone for the Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings make it a one-score game before halftime. It's a Justin Jefferson touchdown. Now it's Will Reichert on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Vikings cut the lead down to 4.
Vikings 10.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. And he'll decide to pass on the return here and take the touchback instead.
35-yard line.
The Browns, nice field position here as they start out first and 10.
Let's go now. Cowboys.
Play action, it's Watson. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Here's Judkins on second down. Having gained up about a handful there. Chidobe, Awuzie, and they're on the tackle.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4.
Cougar 19. Dragon 60.
Here's Watson to the air. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up. They'll punt another one away. Corey Bajorquez returning to the field. Can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return.
15-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Looking to throw, McCarthy. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's taken down. It's a quality yardage on that play. The Vikings call a timeout. It'll be their first. A new set of downs awaits them. Here's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Throwing now from the gun. Connects with his back, Aaron Jones. And all he can do is get back to the line on that effort, so no gain on 1st down.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
2nd and 10 now. Put some heat on this deep. He's got it deep downfield. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. Minnesota spends its 2nd time out here. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
At the 45-yard line.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Again, McCarthy to throw. Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! But fortunately, the Vikings stay calm. They were able to get to it. Crisis averted. They keep possession.
Second down.
And they're going to get up to it and spike it. That's going to stop the clock. Defense looking to defend the marker on 3rd down. Back to throw. Here's McCarthy. He lost it. Deep left. And that's incomplete with 7 seconds left. Time for 1, maybe 2 more snaps. Ryan Wright on the punt. And he'll try to have his second punt top his first one. This kick is away, but it is short and straight up into the air. And that is a crunching hit that ends our opening half. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports.
Will Reichard to kick off for the Vikings.
2 quarters to go from London Town, and here we go in our second half. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. The Browns, nice field position here as they start out 1st and 10. It's Judkins on the counter. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
As that linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field, all I'm thinking about right now, Kate, training camp. Because that's a middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
Come on.
Watson. Short pass brought in. And they're going to touch him down after a short pickup.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Throwing on 3rd down, Watson. Here's a loft deep down the middle. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a 1st down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
And something on the return, but not much as it still ends inside the 20.
At their own 18-yard line.
Minnesota into formation. It's 1st and 10. Jones with a run to start the 3rd quarter. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back, because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
McCarthy to throw it. Finds him over the middle. Decent gain here, but short of the 1st.
Quarterbacks would look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options, well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Throwing on 3rd, McCarthy. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return.
First and 10 at their own 40-yard line.
The Browns, nice field position here as they start out 1st and 10.
Let's go. 70, go.
Shotgun handoff here for Junkins. Allen continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain.
Give some credit to the defense on that one. We don't see him get fooled into making the wrong read very often in the RPO. That's why the RPO, in fact, is part of their game to begin with. He normally makes the right call. He didn't do it there.
2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Out of the gun, here's Watson. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Let's go now.
From the gun, Watson. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Vikings will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
You know what this is, Kate? This is the practice field coming to life. Really on both sides of the ball. Right? You watch defensive coaches preach all the time, and they work on these returns to get to the near sideline, everybody to get a block. And then for those offensive players to show the effort to go chase that down so it's not a pick six, yeah, it stinks for the offense. But that was a practice field coming to life for everybody to see.
No luck finding his receiver that time. So that brings up 2nd down. They'll go play action here. It's McCarthy. Finds him on the crossing route. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage. Sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Goes right back to Jefferson. Complete. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play.
I'll say this, Kate. This quarterback's got some courage right there. He throws it into double coverage, and he's got a guy there in coverage who's already picked him off, and he don't care. Kind of like that gunslinging attitude, but you better be careful the next time around.
8 yards to go as they get set on 2nd and goal. Throwing again now, McCarthy. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Good pressure from the defense there has them trending in the wrong direction.
You get into the red zone and every detail matters. It matters on the whole 100 yards. But, Kate, once you get inside this red zone, it is so critical. And let's tip our cap to the defense on the details, creating that sack.
After the sack, they're left 3rd and goal now from the 13. Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal.
That is just a nice stretch of some reps there defensively. Really one of the areas when you watch college game to the NFL game that there is a vast difference. And that's the tightness of coverage. These windows of opportunity are small, and they could not find a completion.
Thought he had a chance to block it, but he ends up wiping out the kicker instead. And that's going to award their offense a 1st down. So now then, after the penalty, this is 1st and goal. They'll run here following the penalty. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, it did the job.
And he takes it in for the Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings parlay the interception into points. It's a Justin Jefferson touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. The impact this guy has had on this game, Brock, has been massive. They'd be on the comeback trail right now if it wasn't for his 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, and that second one far bigger than his first when you just look at the game circumstances. Puts him in front here in the 2nd half. Puts a little jet fuel in the engines of their defense.
Browns 14. Will Reichard to kick off.
Here's Reichard set to kick this away. Brings in the kick at the 9. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
At their own 29-yard line.
Browns look just about ready, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Ready!
Run right side, Judkins. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
4 yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
Get up!
Another game to Judkins. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. That tackle made by Blake Cashman.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Here we go, set!
3rd and short, it's Watson. Flushed out now to his left. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up. The Browns are lined up to punt. It'll be Corey Bajorquez doing the honors. And he gets his offense in better field position here to start. Up close to the 30.
At their own 28-yard line.
Vikings to the line now. Here's 1st and 10. Play action, McCarthy. He rolls to his right. Why not go back to it again if it's working? Complete. And some excellent work on this play. It takes him a while to get to him downfield.
He just made a difficult throw to the outside look elementary, Kate, and that's not easy. The placement, excellent. And it helped set his target up to put some more yards on that stat sheet.
Down inside the 40 now with a 1st down following that last play. Running right, this is Jones. And he's out of bounds after reaching the 25-yard line. It's a pickup of 11. And that's going to give the Vikings the 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Here we go, set! Cowboy 80!
Staying on the ground here with Jones. And the big gain followed by a little bit of a loss here. Defense getting the better of him on that run. So we're through 3 here. It's Vikings ball, working to carry this lead through to the end.
26-yard line.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. From the shotgun, McCarthy. Brought in close to the 8. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense is setting up for 1st and goal.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
So much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
This game has evolved so much over the years, but there's just certain times, there's certain moments, some flashes of greatness like that you see Dick Butkus, that you see Jack Lambert, that you see Mike Singletary. These middle linebackers stuffing a run. This guy in particular, like the greats used to do.
And the defense wins this rep. That's stopped at the line, and now they've got 3rd and goal.
Okay, this is going to be a fascinating call because defensively, you've stopped the run twice down. I think you believe on that side, well, they got to put it in the air. But this is also where the offense could say, we got 2 more shots. Let's continue to pound the football. Can't wait to watch this one.
Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for 3rd and goal. They send a man in motion. They're just going to let the clock run out and take this delay. Man in motion wasn't set in time, just couldn't get a snap away before the play clock expired. Delay of game backs him up, Rock, and on third down, it's once again 10 to go. McCarthy looking to throw. And it's incomplete on third and goal.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs. So after that make, a field goal won't cost him a lead, but a touchdown still ties it, or likely probably puts them down a point. Okay, this is one of those moments where the defense now has clarity. They know what the stakes are and what they have to defend.
Return coming from the 6. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
At their own 28-yard line.
Cleveland about ready to go. Here's 1st and 10. Watson working in the pistol. Completed over the middle. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
He gets this to Harold Fanning Jr. Complete. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that gives the Browns a first.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete. He was looking for Keon Coleman on that throw. And now they face second down.
It leads to second.
That's a throw at this level. With so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. Got to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. Back to the air, Watson. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
Ready? 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Nineteen tight, 19 tight. Ready?
They'll throw on third and long. He finds Njoku, complete. And he's going to set them up with a first down on a huge gain.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On third down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
These edge defenders in the league today, Kate, they've got so much on their list to do. A huge to-do list. They got to get to the passer, they got to set an edge, and they got to stop that run game, not just on the end of the line, but in that case, right in the middle of the field.
All right, here we go. Second down.
Drop 50, drop 50. 70 Timberwolves.
Working from the gun, Watson. Put the body on the line for his team. 14 yards on a nice play there, and it gives them first and goal.
Well, we have seen the value of a big, physical tight end. Just like that. Those post routes downfield, so hard to defend. The great tight ends, the physical tight ends, it's almost as if they're posting up on the low block in basketball, and you can't get around them.
Working inside the red zone. And he's going to take this one in for the Cleveland touchdown. The Browns come through to tie it in the fourth. David Njoku, the touchdown. And he comes through on the kick to give him the lead here in the fourth quarter.
Makes the score Browns 21, Vikings 20.
The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. Starting from the 5. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. Offense to the line. Trips left. Here comes 1st and 10. From the shotgun, McCarthy has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
He's got it to him yet again, and that one is caught. That's good for 7 yards. And it'll bring up a Minnesota 1st down.
That pitch and catch won't show up as a big play on the stat sheet, but it gives his own defense a little time to rest. It gives an offensive coordinator a new set of downs to work with.
1st and 10. Here's McCarthy. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing it. Unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Bronk. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
Yet again, it's Jefferson. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks. We've reached the 2-minute warning from London. Vikings down by only 1. 1st and 10. Ball set up at the 48. Again, McCarthy to throw. On the move, headed right. And they got there in time. He's taken down. And a big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Final quarter, this quarterback's just feeling the need to do a little extra, try to make something happen outside the pocket. But the problem, defense wouldn't let them. They have that same kind of urgency. They want to make some plays of their own before they hit the showers. And they got one right there with that sack.
Throwing the out route complete. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
At the 29-yard line.
To the line we go. They're set. 1st and 10. Back to throw. And he can't escape. He goes down. A flag go down with him. Let's see. Did somebody hold up front, or is this marker going to wipe away that great sack? A fresh set of downs after that penalty. Here's 1st and 10. Running it after the penalty. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mopped up, too. The Browns take the first of their 3 timeouts. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Here he is to throw. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. Well, he already has a himself one interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse, kind of sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes two, two becomes three, and on and on.
It's been an 8-play drive, and on play number 9, now 9 is what they need on third down. Putting a receiver in motion. Slot man motioned over. Throwing now. Short pass brought in. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. Now a timeout's called. Cleveland using its second. A lot of pressure on this kick for Will Riker. It's a 38-yarder from the left hash. That one is good! And they're going to take the lead inside the final minute.
You know what I love about that, Kate? He didn't shrink from the spotlight. He seized the moment, made it his own. And that kick might just win them this game.
His return starts at the 5. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
At their own 29-yard line.
Browns look just about ready, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Hey, let's go now.
He'll look to throw it. Forced out to his right. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
Kate, I got to believe he hearkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Viking 18.
Setting up to pass. Finds him over the middle. Ooh, this is close, but I think it's going to be 3rd down. Gain on the play up to the 38. Now the Browns spend their final timeout. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. Third down, 1 yard to go.
19 Lions. Cougar nice play.
Here he is to throw. This is brought in by Coleman. This gets the 1st and more. And he is inside the 20, down to the 19-yard line. Browns fighting the clock now, trying to hurry back to that line.
And the Browns, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
1st down throw, Watson. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
It's now 2nd down.
Kate, as soon as this quarterback broke containment, I know your eyes and my eyes went the same place. Can you find a big play down the field? Unfortunately, there was not one to be had.
And with 4 seconds remaining, they're going to take a timeout. So the rookie getting a chance at a signature moment here in his 1st season. It's a 36-yard look for it. That one is good! And barring the unexpected, that's going to be your game winner.
That field goal gives them the lead for the moment, Kate, but you don't feel comfortable when you look up at that scoreboard. This one isn't over, and that lead certainly isn't safe.
The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. So no return this time. This is going to go for a touchback, Brock. Let's see what they do with this final snap. So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10. Here he goes, one final shot. Trying to push it deep downfield. He's got it at the 30. And it's stopped. What an ending we almost just witnessed. But they got to him before he could reach that end zone. This game's over. So the Browns come away with the win. And their trip across the pond, a fruitful one, Brock, because they claim the victory over here in London. Rocky and everyone here on our great crew. I'm Kate Scott, and this has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a well-earned win for the Browns, as we say cheerio from London.